Okay, since nobody on the internet that I can find has any videos on how to upload a program onto a Mazak CNC lathe, we have a slant turn 50 in, so it took me forever, so hopefully I can help this out for y'all. So, here we go. Okay, the first thing you want to do is make sure the programs you want to put in there are the type of file. That is the very first thing. So, what you want to do is go into File Explorer. Okay, and you're going to find the View tab and make sure that the file name extensions is on. It's going to show the file name extensions because you're going to need to change that no matter what. That is a must, I promise you. Because if you have a file and a program, let's say it's, you make a G code, right? And you're like, okay, here's my program. Oh yeah, cool, let's open it up. There's my G program on Notepad. It's gonna come up as a TXT, right? So what you're gonna need to do is change that extension later. You're gonna have to. I'll show you how to do that later. But if you don't have the extensions like this shown, you can't change it. Because if I look at this now, it says Notepad. You can't have it as Notepad. You need to make sure it's a EIA file. Oh, sorry. That is a must. Make sure whatever program you have, you're able to change it to an EIA file. Yes. Now that program is an EIA. Changed it. If this still says Notepad or anything else, if it says TXT anywhere, you need to go to your settings and change it to make it be able to be an EIA, just by changing those last three letters to a TXT to an EIA. Very big must. Okay, with a USB stick in here, right, you want to make sure it's fully empty. All right, see, this thing is just completely empty. So right click on this thing, folder, you're gonna go 001. And it's gonna wanna find that. Inside that 001, make another folder. It's gonna be your directory folder. Just name it 01. All right, there it goes. Okay, if you want to put a program in there, just let's go to Notepad. Let's go Notepad. I already have a G code I copied, so let's copy that. File, save as, we'll call it, has to be a program we don't have, so we'll name it 310. Okay, there it is up here. Now when you do that, what it's gonna do is actually gonna make it a TXT file. Go into your program, right here. Go into your settings where you can change your extension and change it to an EIA file. Press OK. It's gonna say, are you sure you wanna do that? Blah, blah, blah. And now you got an EIA file. Go ahead and drop that into your first directory. Here it is. Okay. Pull this bad boy out. So now you have a 001, which is the main point of the program getting into your directory, which is 01. I'm gonna show you this, okay? Getting a program out is a little different, which I'll show you as well. It's kind of weird. Okay, so go into the machine here. You got your emulator. It's gonna turn that floppy into a USB reader. Go into 01, that's your directory we just made. Use that top button to change it before you put it in, right under the try to do this with the camera. Okay, so blink, and then go back. Okay, on your left pages, you got data in out, floppy, directory select. Should come up, there's your directory we made. Down, press input. Now we're on directory 1. You want to go to contents for go to floppy. You're going to go contents FD. It's going to say, do you want to find everything? Sure, go ahead and start whatever's in there. There's that 310 we made. So go ahead and do load and start. If you have other programs that you make, in this point you just go over and press cancel on whatever one is highlighted and it'll delete them. Not from the USB, but just on the screen. Press start. And now it's in here. I didn't even format this thing. People say you have to go into FD format, put -99, start. Never works, never, what, it just, you don't have to. So now I can go into program 310. There's my program. You can run that however you want. Okay, when you're taking a program out of these CNCs, it's kind of weird. They got these in and out buttons, right? One's in, one's out. It doesn't always work the way you want it to work. I'm gonna show you, check this out. So you wanna pull a program out, right? Stick it in there on the first directory. I got a data in out. Let's say I wanna go to floppy. I wanna save from NC to my floppy program file. It can't be a Mazak file. It won't let you do that. So let's take that 101. There it is, press input. It's there, press start. This is the problem I had. See, it shows it throw it, right? I'll go boom. If you take that USB out and stick it in your computer, it's not there. It will not be there. Don't even waste your time. So people say, oh, right after that, press this out button on the bottom, not the one under the light, but the one closest to the USB, and you press it, right? That's not supposed to be like that. If I take it out right now and go check it, it will not be there. I promise you, I'm not even gonna show you that it will not be there. I've did it 1,000 times. The trick is, right after you see that, watch this. Take it out. Just stick it back in. Watch. It's gonna flash, go back. Okay, you're gonna go save. It should still, the same program should still be there. Just press start again, watch. It's gonna do the same thing. There it is. All I'm gonna do is press it again to do the same thing. It's supposed to flash G2 like that. Didn't do it the first time. It did it the second time after I took it out and put it back in. I don't know why. Could be my machine, I don't know. But I promise you, not knowing that and trying to look up the emulators, manuals, and all kinds of crap was a pain in my ass. The fact that I just had to do that one step. If you change your screen and you try to do a different program and all that stuff, you'll have to do it over again. It has to be on the same page where the program was in there, and then take it out, put it back in, and press start. Let me show you. That's there. There's my directory. It's gonna throw this T64 file in there. I just leave it in there, but that's how you know you did it right. It'll add that for you. There's your directory, and there's my 101. Gives you an STP file and your EIA. Shut up. There's my program. There you go. If y'all have any questions or anything about using that same kind of machine that I showed you, you know, taking programs in and out, just ask me. Dude, I know what it's like to go through that. It sucks so bad, but it's not as hard as it looks. Okay, you don't need 99 files. You don't have to format. You don't have to do none of that. You don't. So if you have questions, just let me know. Thank you.